and welcome to Shreya's Cooking Delight, where you can get great cooking with simple ingredients. Today I'm going to cook something vegetarian. People usually don't prefer veg food over non-veg food, but today I'm going to prove that wrong, because most of the Indian tends to eat a lot of vegetables in their day-to-day life, and I am going to use cauliflower, which is mostly underrated, but it's an amazing vegetable. It has lot of fiber and water content in it, as well as it is low in carbohydrate and in low in calorie. So I'm going to make a Nawabi gobi today, which is actually a curry dish. For that you have to take a cauliflower, cut into big chunky florets. You have to keep the florets big, don't cut it too small, because as cauliflower cooks very easily and it can melt in the pot and it won't hold the texture of cauliflower which it is required to. Remove any kind of black dirts, if any, in the cauliflower with a knife and trim them off. Make sure you clean the cauliflower really well, because it might have a lot of worms inside it. So put them in a water basket, fill them with warm water, put some 2 tablespoons of salt and rinse them up. Leave the cauliflower for 1 to 2 minutes in the warm salty water and then rinse it off. So let's prepare the wet masala. So in a bowl I am taking 2 tablespoons of yogurt. Yogurt is totally depending on how much cauliflower you are using in the entire recipe and how thick you want your gravy to be. So here I am adding ginger, 1 tablespoon. Then I will add dry powders like cumin powder, coriander powder, chili powder. You can use paprika, and it's totally on how much spicy you want to have. Turmeric, salt as per your taste, and any kind of simple garam masala. I'm using an homemade garam masala. If you want the recipe, please comment down below. And I'm using 1 kind of flour. This flour actually helps it to bind, as well as when you put it the yogurt in a hot pan, it will not scatter and splash on you. That is a very important and a tip you might think of. Now I'm adding Kashmiri mirch powder. This is optional. This is totally for the color and rich looking gravy. I'm adding a teaspoon or a pinch of sugar to balance out all the saltiness and the spiciness. Now I'm taking cashew nut, approximately 2 tablespoons, and grinding in a mixer grinder. I will add about half an inch of onion and water to that particular jar and make a thick paste. Make sure there is no lump in the paste and make it smooth so that the texture of the gravy is as silky as possible. Now we will add at first the whole garam masala, which is clove, cinnamon and cardamom, green chili, bay leaf and chopped onion. This is done by the preparation. Now let's start cooking. In a pan we will add 1 tablespoon of ghee. I am adding mustard oil as well. You can add any kind of other oil. Adding all the whole spices in it and let it roast for a while. Sorry, my camera battery suddenly turned off on me and I couldn't show you the most important step. That is, at first I have add that chopped onion and cauliflower and let it roast. Roast till it gets red. You can separately roast it in another pan in a deep oil fry if you want to make it more rich. Add those yogurt and spice mix in the cauliflower and mix it thoroughly. Mix in such a way so that each and every masala actually coats the cauliflower. You don't have to add any water at this particular time, because the masala needs to roast and ooze out all the rawness of the spice. So cover it for 5-10 minutes and let it rest, and let the oil of the masala, the yogurt, the fat of the which is present in the yogurt, let them come out and cook till the oil releases from the side. It will look tempting, I bet, and you can't resist it. Add green peas to the curry at the end, because I'm using steamed green peas. Now it's ready to serve. You can eat with steamed rice, with roti, with paratha, with naan, whatever it is, whatever you have at home, because this curry combines and complements each and every sides you have at home. It you can even have with your butter bread. It will taste as good as naan. So try this at home and make sure you comment down how you felt and how much you like this recipe, and do you want to really look forward to such more vegetarian recipe in my channel. Thank you for being with me. Like, share and subscribe. Bye, take care.